Part 2. Azure Moon. Great Tree Moon.
Whoa.
Blood of the Eagle and Lion. Now in control of the Great
Grub
Bridge of
Dog,
Myrddin,
thanks for the raid.
the Kingdom Army begins to invade Imperial territory. In response, the Imperial Army garrisons soldiers at Fort Mercius.
Just in time for the beginning of the stream. So welcome to everyone. Hope things are going pretty all right for you. So what were you playing until just now?
We have received a report from our spy. It would seem the Empire is gathering troops at Fort Mercius. This is undoubtedly in response to us taking the Great Bridge of Myrddin.
Speedrunning Dread, nice. What's your time getting down to? I haven't really learned any of the tricks. Best I've done so far is like 3.5 hours. Nothing to write home about, but at least I got the the third ending bonus or normal mode.
Their numbers are more than double ours. We believe that the Emperor herself may be leading them. If House Regan can reconcile with House Gloucester sooner than later, then Claude can proceed with his plan to rally the Alliance Lords, gather troops, and invade Empire territory.
140 world record in all bosses? Dang, congrats. That's really cool.
At this rate, 3 military forces will be clashing at Gronder Field.
Oh hey, that sounds just like the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
If you wish to indulge in nostalgia, do it elsewhere.
I'm afraid the difference in military strength is far from negligible. While we are elite soldiers, I am still uneasy about this.
If possible, I'd like to request reinforcements right away. If we can rely on any of the major kingdom houses for military support, it would be House Karen, I'd wager.
Oh, why them, Gilbert?
House Karen has yet to declare fealty to the Empire.
It is also my home. I will make the request to my father. With things as they are, I don't think he can refuse. The Church has long protected me. I am certain that any request from the Church will be answered to the utmost of their ability.
Very well. We're counting on you, Catherine.
I suppose that is all we can do for now.
So it would seem. Though if there are any other avenues worth exploring, I would suggest...
Allying with the Alliance, perhaps, Rodrigue?
Ah, good point. We have no reason to engage the Alliance directly.
Even if we do receive Count Karen's aid, we still won't have the troops we need to face the Empire.
But if we join forces with the Alliance, then our numbers will rival the Empire's.
Well, let's wait and see.
If we wait too long, we'll lose the advantage. For now, let's send a messenger and try to figure out what the Alliance hopes to achieve.
All right, fine.
It's hard to believe this decisive battle will take place at Gronder Field. I imagine that place is full of memories for all of you.
We won the Battle of the Eagle and Lion back in the day. It seems like a lifetime ago.
I can't help but remember, even though I wish I didn't.
Our feast after the battle. I remember it well. We all had so much fun together.
I just want to point out how funny it is that Rodrigue is like, oh, I bet that has a lot of memories for you. When he's a graduate of this academy too, and like it's an annual thing. He would have done it himself. I don't know why he's not including himself as part of the group that's getting all these memories rushing back, but whatever.
No! Please, stop it. I had finally put all of that out of my mind. This isn't right. They're our friends. We used to study together. We shouldn't be fighting them.
Why not march up to Her Majesty in a reminder of that? Oh, that's right. Because you want to live to see tomorrow.
No matter who the enemy is, I will fight for His Highness.
Tell me, Boar Prince, do we stand a chance?
Who knows?
If we lose, we'll have died for you. I hope you know that.
That's enough, Felix. We must focus on the battle ahead.
Make your peace before we depart. It's kill or be killed out there. We will cross blades with the Empire, but it's possible we will also have to strike down the Alliance.
Your Highness, do you feel no hesitation about killing your former friends?
I'm used to killing familiar faces by now.
I don't like that little grin he's got on his face there. Dimitri, I think you really need to chill. Like, please. For everyone's sake. Alright. Let's get to exploring. Catch a mysterious fish. I'm not going to be able to do that. Alright. What is this quest?
Hey, I could use a hand.
Alright, wants an herb? Well, of course the herb is going to be in the greenhouse. Imagine that. Tanglefire, hello. Welcome. I didn't even see what I got. Doesn't matter. Let's go cheap this time. I don't know.
Okay.
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
Very easy. Eloise, what do you have to say?
Word just reached me that the Empire has stationed soldiers in Fort Mercius. If they decide to dig in their heels and defend the fort, we'll be in a difficult situation. I hear it's an impregnable keep, surrounded by high ramparts. Taking it would not be easy.
Oh, okay. It's been kind of a while since Fort Mercius, but
when
I remember
undertaking
now.
research,
Vaguely.
the usual method is to form a hypothesis, then test it with experiments. Those experiments reveal facts and falsehoods, yet sometimes they also unveil an exception. You seem to be that exception when it comes to my crest research.
Sorry about that?
Worry not, Professor. Exceptions are what make my work interesting. Why don't the rules apply to you? I will find out eventually. I feel it is my destiny as a crest scholar.
Alright, so I'm assuming, since I don't recognize the name from a previous stream, that this is your first time here. So what I've been doing is I'm steadily making my way through all the stories in this game. So I've done the Silver Snow story, the Church of Saros story already. Right. So this is the second playthrough.
Hello there.
And as you said, I'm playing with the Blue Lions this time around. Of course, first I've got to make the rounds.
Well...
Titus, where the hell are you? Should have looked at the map more carefully. Oh, you're in your office.
Each time we press forward, our search for Rhea broadens to a wider area. I certainly hope we will find at least some clue. But I do suspect I already know where she is. If I'm right, then she is in the Imperial capital. And we cannot save her until we topple the Empire.
Alright, wow. Everyone's in the Cardinal's room or the war room, huh?
What do you think? The thought of fighting people who were once our friends, it makes my heart heavy. If it was gonna come to this, maybe I should have avoided making friends with people from the Empire and the Alliance to begin with.
Wow. That's not the right attitude.
I just don't know, Professor. I'm having a hard time with it. It did often seem strange to me at the Academy that we were studying with all these people from all over the world. But I feel like I've finally started to understand the real reason behind it. The more you get to know people from other places, the harder you'll try to avoid fighting wars with them.
Yeah, so why didn't I get affinity points?
I hear the next battle
Whatever.
could be a big one. Is that true? I miss the old days when if someone got hurt, we'd rush them to the infirmary and make them well. But on the battlefield, there's not enough time to help. People die. Professor, don't be one of those.
Alright. Since Manuela asked, I guess we won't die in the next battle.
So, we're finally going to set foot in the Empire. I'm starting to get a little nervous. We already fought Ferdinand at the Great Bridge of Myrddin, but I guess there's a good chance we'll be fighting more old friends from here on out.
If we defeat the Imperial army at Gronder Field, what will our next objective be? I guess we won't have much choice but to try to take Fort Mercius, on the far side of Gronder Field. It's probably too soon for us to be thinking about that, isn't it? The battle just ahead of us is far from certain.
Yeah, they're thinking 2 steps ahead when the first step is onto a major battlefield.
Catherine will surely be able to convince Count Karen. All that remains is to wait for a response from the Alliance side. For now, there are preparations to be made for the coming battle.
Well, you know, I guess it makes sense then that we're not going into the battle right away, that there's this month of prep time for once. Alright.
Thank you for bringing me here. I've been given permission to take part in this next mission, too. I'll finally be able to avenge my brother. I swear. I'll take down that monster.
I wish you all the luck in the world, anonymous maiden who totally didn't appear in a previous cutscene alongside another NPC
Yet another grand
who may be
battle
dead.
awaits. Many will lose their lives.
Oh,
Yes.
stay alive.
Let's. We must both make it home in one piece. Even considering those we are up against. Friends from a time now past. I won't hold back.
Alright, let's everyone up here. Oh yeah, let's see if Dimitri is finally chilled out now that Dedu is alive and well.
My thanks.
Probably not.
I can finally kill her. Finally, I can avenge them.
I should have known better.
You have my sincerest gratitude. Circumstances and my wounds have prevented me from being by His Highness's side these 5 years. I am grateful that you have found him for me. I am once again in your debt.
You're welcome to do. Now let's get him back to reality. Let's see what Felix has to say.
As powerful as our knights are, we're outnumbered by a long shot. This won't be easy. It's crazy to attempt this. I guess I'm crazy to go along with it.
not feeling confident, but, you know, I'm feeling confident. I taught these kids well.
Say
Doesn't
we
matter
do
how
manage
many
to
enemies
take down
there are.
Edelgard here. What do you think His Highness will do next? As long as there's a plan, I won't complain. I just, you know, want to know there is a plan.
He takes down Edelgard. And there's no reason to go to the Imperial capital, right?
Well, I'd be happy if that were the case, but I don't figure that'll actually happen. All this isn't just gonna magically end the moment we kill Edelgard. It's gone too far. I suppose we should focus on the battle right in front of us, instead of what happens later.
Yeah, Dedue really needs to drag Dimitri to therapy. Like, badly. Is that everyone that I've talked to? I mean, except for Cyril and Rodrigue here? Feels like it.
Let's see. I've got to keep this place clean, and I mean properly clean, every day. Dust it, sweep it, everything. You never can tell when Lady Rhea might be back.
Alright, I guess that's fair. Rodrigue, where the heck were you? Oh, you're on the other side of the hall. Alright. What do you have to say, my dude?
Oh, it's you, Professor. Sorry, I was a little lost in thought there. About all that has happened and all that is to come. I'm sure the battles ahead will not be easy. But please, take good care of His Highness.
Alright, keep Dimitri alive. I think I can handle that. Yeah, I guess I've already talked to everyone. Okay. That makes this part nice and easy. Let's have a tournament, just for fun. Black Magic. I think Mercedes is actually my best bet here. On second thought, I'm gonna double check. Uh, 32 versus 36, but she's got better resistance, which may or may not be important. Yeah, we'll go. We'll go for this. Survivability will probably matter more. Probably.
You can't win.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Maybe I really should have gone with a net. Just fast forward this a little.
I had to protect my friends.
Alright, definitely gonna need that healing. God.
Let's keep our guard up.
Alright, another 16 damage from this, assuming there's no crits. Means it'll be time to bust out the other healing. Ooh, we're looking at 22 damage. Unless I get... Oh, that's not ideal. Actually, it might be fine.
Tragic end.
Basically the same outcome. But no chance to heal. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna lose this here. You know what? I'm gonna try this one more time with a net, see if that plays out any better. Got a little more health, more power. That resistance is going to hurt. The lack of resistance.
What's next?
But on the plus side, fighting with wind means she also gets that crit bonus, so maybe that will come in handy. Also, I can stretch out my healing for
What's next?
one more fight. If it wasn't for that opening crit, I swear. Alright, Annette's got this in 2 shots.
I'm nobody's fool. I'm sorry.
Alright. We're pushing it, but that was a semi-final, so I get to heal up. Okay, this should be a win.
It had to be done.
It's still totally not fair how your opponents in the tournaments can use way better weapons and spells. Oh well. It's fine.